Whether it's romantic, platonic, or familial, everybody wants to experience love. Mary J. Blige said, "Real love, I'm searching for a real love." No matter which of those experiences you're looking to have, I want you to make sure that the love you're experiencing is real love. If it's real, there are at least 3 things that ought to be true about it. It ought to have a heart of compassion. Real love supports the notion of adoption. And real love isn't afraid to name a thing. In this world where we're becoming even more narcissistic, even more self-centered, compassion is a characteristic that's starting to fail humanity. Real love looks for opportunity to have compassion for others. Real love supports the notion of adoption. No, I'm not saying go out and adopt a child. But everybody ought to adopt something outside of themselves. Adopt a purpose, something that drives you, something that you can cultivate, something that you can develop. And then real love isn't afraid to name a thing. That ought to help those of you that are in relationships and don't know what to call it. Real love names a thing. But not just those of you that are in relationship, all of us that are dealing with issues and dealing with things, we ought to be willing to name it. Because if we don't name it, we'll never get around to dealing with it. Here's the behavioral objective for this week. I want you to think about those 3 things. Do you have compassion? Have you adopted something outside of yourself? And are you willing to name things? Let's do the work. Let's be who God is calling us to be. Because I promise you this, who God is calling us to be is so much better than who we are. I love you, and I'll see you next time.